Hey folks, welcome back to Working Yard with Will. So we're going to attempt to do something today. I got a series of contraptions set up over here. I have a little bit of I have a microphone set plugged into my phone so it can get rid of some of the loud outside noise from the mower. I'm also going to try to do a little bit of a tracking thing here in just a moment to see if this tracker can keep me in the frame along with the sky. So what I got going on today is I'm actually going to cut the grass today, and I'm going all the way down the yard. Maybe going to do a vertical or a diagonal cut today and then come back to the chipping green area to actually do that next. So stay tuned. Maybe all this stuff will work. We shall see in just a few moments. It's tracking me. We'll see how it goes. All right, folks, clearly the tracking device wasn't working here, so I decided to do a voiceover. So the goal here was pretty much to cut the whole entire backyard. I did a diagonal cut going up and down the hill. I often like to reverse the cut in the grass so that the grass doesn't get used to one direction. Cutting it in different directions encouraged more growth into the yard itself. I'm not picking up any of the clippings to put down a little bit more nitrogen into the grasses. Welcome to yard, working yard with Will, and out here messing around with the chipping green and cutting the main yard itself. Got a lot of work to do. All right, here we go. As I'm working my way back down the hill, I continue with this vertical cut. And I think I figured with this tracking device that it was only good for about 20 feet at the most, keeping me in the frame. On occasion, as you see the camera kind of move a little bit, it was trying to track me, but not so much. So I'm going to probably have to invest or research and see if I can do a little bit better job with finding something that's going to track me. Going back and forth on doing the yard cuts. I really want to show you all my process and what I'm trying to do here, especially when I get into the season of aerating overseed. Let's bring this up past the chipping green area. So that way when I come back, I shouldn't have to move it again. Shouldn't. It should be good. All right. Yep, should be good. And trust me when I say it was not good. It continued to give me some troubles, the tracking device here. I just decided just to cut a little bit, continue to walk back, adjust it here and there, cutting a little bit and adjust it. So a little bit about the grass. I had a buddy of mine ask me, what type of grass do I have in my yard? Well, I have a Kentucky bluegrass mixed with a perennial rye. And I'm sure there's a little bit of tall fescue out there as well. From when I first tried to put grass seed into the backyard. When we first moved into the property, this backyard was seeded by the builder, but of course it was in the early spring, didn't have irrigation, and then the summertime came around and it just burnt things up. About a season and a half later, we ended up doing sod, a tall fescue sod around essentially on the backyard area, just to kind of cover 50 or 60 feet past the deck so the boys would have some area to play. And the rest of it, I actually overseeded with a product. It had some pretty good results with it, but I still have some thin areas up on the hillside that I'm going to address probably in the next couple weeks. We actually had a nice amount of rain here in Zone 7B, so this may be coming up very soon. As I mentioned here earlier, I did have to end up moving my phone and the tracking device a little bit closer to try to capture me on this chipping green area. I guess about 7 days ago, I set out to try to redo the chipping green in the backyard. And so I was going to do this drop in the height of cut over the course of 2 weeks, but I decided to go ahead and just jump the gun and do it now. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm scalping this area. This area at one point did have some Bermuda grass seed, or Bermuda grass rather. I forget the type. It wasn't a golf course brand or anything like that. It was just something that I picked up out of Home Depot, and it was Bermuda, kind of like a native Bermuda, if you will. And there's still some sprigs down in there as I checked it out earlier today, and we'll see. I may do another aerating. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a core aerate or a tine aerate. And then, of course, I need to come back with some sand, a little bit of seed to try to get this area even again. Is to get the playing surface closer to what I'm looking for. Playing surface is going to be essentially, by the time I'm done, it's going to be about 3/4 of an inch oval shape. And the fringe is going to be right about 2 inches, 2.5 inches. So a lot of work out there that needs to be done. But like I said, in the next few weeks, it'll all turn out okay. If you ever will.
Keep pushing, stay moving. Sometimes it gets hard. Keep fighting, you'll make it, you'll make it. Through the struggle and the pain, just know you gon' shine. Keep your head up, they can't dim your light. Laughing at the struggle, cause I know it won't last. Every setback is a lesson that I'm moving past. Taking every step like it's part of my plan. Rising like the sun, got the world in my hand. On my climb to the top, you gon' see me shine. Got my feet on the ground, but my heart's in the sky. Through the fire, I'm on a mission. Can't take me out my zone. I rise through the ashes, no chains can hold me. Watch how I claim my throne.